I knew that this was gonna be the outcome, like I would have never done something like this.
You should experience it. You always say I want to experience things, but I don't think you actually want to experience things because you would experience it if you wanted to experience things. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, it's Keisha. I do all things commentary, rants, and music. I know you're probably thinking like, oh, I'm so bored of the Kardashians, I'm so tired of the Jenners. Yeah, I understand that, fair enough, but I do think the conversation that is going to be had in today's video is going to be a wake-up call for a lot of people. Also, this chair is making bare noise. I promise you I'm not just farting as I'm talking, because that would be ridiculous. I kind of was like, you know what, no one ever has had this conversation before from what I've seen anyways on the internet. Let's have a conversation. I'm going to be ranting as well in hopes that it all makes sense by the end of it. I don't have bullet points. I'm just kind of going based on, you know, what's in my head right now. But this is definitely a video that I have to get out there because a lot of people don't realize that they have been the Kylie sometimes in certain situations and scenarios. So before we get started, make sure you guys smash the like button if you end up enjoying today's conversation, if you find it to be helpful. Also share today's video in your WhatsApp group chats, bitch. Just drop it like it's hot in there. You ain't even gotta talk too much. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new here because we're so close to 400k. I think we're like a couple hundreds away. Oh my god, that rhymes. And they say I don't have talent. No, honestly though, like we are so close to 400k and it's insane because like the fact that you guys F with me and come back and see me every other day is mad. I'm thinking like for 400k, I'm probably gonna be doing a giveaway on my Instagram. So make sure you guys follow me, my Instagram, which will be on the screen right now. I'm just gonna be following people who obviously follow me. The engagement between you and I. No, but for real though, like honestly, if the engagement is great and I just see the love, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway for multiple people. It's not just gonna be one winner. If you guys wanna know all about the giveaway and all of that, just follow me on Instagram and I will just release a post very soon when we hit 400k. I feel like my hair looks a little bit not like how I want it to look, so I'm just gonna do my hair whilst chatting to you guys a little bit. And whatever the hell this video is whatever the hell it is. Let's just get started, shall we? If I'm looking there, it's because I have a mirror. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I truly do believe I'm clumsy. No, I do truly believe that, let me do a quick ASMR moment. Sorry, the microphone is literally right there. I truly do believe one of Kylie's biggest haters is Kendall. I don't know about you, but I used to keep up with the Kardashians when, you know, it was pretty entertaining.
Literally on my way to steal another black woman's idea. This is so fun for me, just a day in my life. Hey sisters, hey guys, hey, where's Kim? Oh my god, she's always late. She's always late.
No, I'm here.
Sorry guys, I was literally on my way from stealing someone's idea. Everyone say cheese.
I had nothing to do in my own life. Like when I was 14, 15, you know, most people were revising, trying to pass the exams so that they can better their future. I was doing that, but also trying, and I mean, made it my mission to find time to watch the Kardashians when I came back from school. Just love reality TV a lot. Not so much now, but yeah, I remember just watching the Kardashians and you know, I've noticed that Kendall's behavior has just always seemed off. It's like around 2014, 15, 16. So bearing in mind, if I give you guys the timeline, this is like around the time when Kylie was kind of like lying to the world and saying that she was using the MAC lip liner. That's why her lips just suddenly got bigger.
Overnight. Kylie Jenner admits that her large lips have been surgically plumped. Clever News has the details. Breaking news: after months of skirting reports and rumors about her lips, Kylie Jenner admits that her famous pout is enhanced with fillers.
I have temporary lip fillers. It's just an insecurity of mine.
Inflation of Kylie Jenner's lips. Kylie Jenner has finally admitted to using lip fillers. These are her original lips, and these are what her lips look like now. I always thought her lips swelled up because she was allergic to something.
Kylie says that being in the public eye isn't easy and, quote, everyone always picks us apart.
It definitely wasn't lip fillers. It was definitely the cork liner by MAC, which had all the girlies and gays running out to go and purchase it. Interesting. Not the bang. I'm sorry, but doing your bang whilst having makeup is a mad one. Like, I don't know how people do it. Thank God this is a wig because, babes, I'm never cutting my hair into... I'm really just serving 80s realness. I don't know who I'm supposed to be, and I love that. I just love that. It's just a whole bunch of color. It's my oh my! You don't need to see that. I mean, some people probably do. This is not OnlyFans, bitch. This is very much YouTube, and I'm probably gonna get demonetized anyway. It's not even for showing tits, but just for speaking my mind, because YouTube flipping hates me. To keep up the Kardashians so much, and my hands are sticky. I should go and wash it, but I just can't be able to leave the room. pretend you don't see what's happening right now. I would notice that Kendall's behavior would just be so off. You're probably thinking, okay, Keisha, maybe that's like when you were younger, like maybe she's changed now. No. Came across a clip on TikTok of when like Addison was hanging out with the family. Don't really know why she was there.
I came prepared.
I like your nails.
Thank you.
I'm surprised Courtney doesn't have long, corally, orangey neon nails now.
Oh no, she's gonna redo them tomorrow.
She's gonna do long nails.
Oh my God, you guys, are you interrogating this poor girl?
Kendall's behavior has just always been off to me, and I know I always go on about how I went to like an all-girls school, but I'm telling you, that really shaped my experience more or less. Like, it's just put me off of certain people's behaviors, to be honest with you. If you went to an all-girls school, even if you just went to high school in general, you know a Kendall Jenner. Like, she just gives off bitchy vibes. And my thing is, you're full on aware of the fact that there's a full production in front of you. There's cameramen in front of you as you are speaking. Wouldn't you try to come across as less bitchy, less mean? I don't know, just an idea. Kendall just seems like the one who is praised the most, but who's actually the most insecure.
In an old interview with Beats, the questions were raised about what was her relationship like with Kylie. Was she ever envious? Was she ever jealous? And this is pretty much what Kendall had to say. Pause to read. It's very interesting how there's a bunch of articles out there, even Kendall verbally saying that she was bullied when she was in high school for having acne and for being the nerd.
There's nothing wrong with realizing that you have insecurities, because we all do have insecurities, but I'm telling you right now, the way Kendall is constantly projecting onto other people, specifically Kylie Jenner, it's not right. Probably the reason as to why Kylie went to go and get certain things done. Of course, you know, reading comments online is not helpful. She received thousands upon thousands of comments based on her looks, because if we look at the old Kylie, she looked nothing like the rest of the Kardashians. If you see that your sisters are being praised for looking a certain way and you want to fit in, because let's be honest, as teenagers, it's all about fitting in. Even as adults sometimes, like, we don't realize that we're just living just to fit in rather than creating our own way, creating our own journey for ourselves. It's all about fitting in, because why? It's the easier option. I'm basically putting myself into Kylie's shoes. It's not that much of a struggle for me, because I've been able to relate to Kylie more or less when it comes to like the insecurities and the comparisons of siblings. If you've grown up in an environment with like an older sister specifically, and I say older because you're half the time getting compared to her, whether it's not academic, whether it's not, oh, she's gotten this job, what are you doing? It's, oh, she's wearing makeup and she looks so good, her hair looks good, why don't you try this? It's like, some people's intentions aren't meant to be mean, but it just comes across as that, especially when you're insecure about that very same thing someone's picking you on for. Kendall would just say some really outrageous things towards Kylie. How are you gonna be dissing Kylie's dark lips, but in that same breath, did you not go and get lip fillers too?
Are you talking about her lips? I don't know why you guys are even freaking out or talking about this, though.
Why?
No one needs anything. Everybody's beautiful. No one needs anything. Everybody's beautiful.
I am 100% supportive of the message Kendall just gave. I'm all here for it, but I do think, seeing the way things have played out over the last couple of years, I do think Kendall just says certain things just because it's expected, or just because she thinks that people will see her as more of the likable one. Kendall's always said that she loves to stand out from the family, but for the most part, a lot of the Kardashians get slack for being just like dumb, mean people who have no substance. So I feel like Kendall just says certain things because she feels like that's what us as viewers would want to hear, but it's very evident that Kendall has got her lips done, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Do whatever makes you feel happy. But with Kendall, what she does is she gets her lips done and then she overlines it so it looks even more visible that she's gotten something done. I just find it kind of weird. Not gonna lie to you, I do think that she was just saying certain things because it's expected from her role, being, you know, the model that, sorry, the supermodel that she is, you know? I find it very interesting. But yeah, like, honestly, nothing wrong with getting your lips done. Just don't be an idiot about it, you know?
Did you probably not go to the same lip surgeon that she went to? Can someone make it make sense? Because I'm smelling a little bit of a hypocritical eye. I'm smelling a hypocrite right now. Are you trying to do this because you think that the vast majority of viewers are gonna agree with you and find you to be the cool Jenner or Kardashian? I'm trying to see it from the perspective of Kylie. So let's pretend I'm a little young one now. I'm aware of the fact that like there's a reality show surrounding me. I'm aware of the fact that there's a lot of fame to my name, to my family's name. I'm aware of the fact that, you know, the branding is based on the way that we look, the way that we present ourselves, the outfits we're wearing. We always have to look on 10. We always have to be glam. That's why we have glam teams. And I think that it does put a pressure on you to look a certain way, especially when that's your environment. I just don't think that Kris Jenner teaches self-love, if I'm being honest with you. Because if that was the case, then not every single daughter would be going to get certain things done. I want to say I understand the pressures of getting surgery and having to look good 24/7, because I do understand that, and we've had these conversations before. I probably would have done the same thing. I don't condone this. Like, I really do teach and practice self-love in many ways as possible, whether it's through like self-care books, whether it's through, you know, just like listening to a bunch of podcasts, because I do find it to be quite helpful in a way. But like, at the end of the day, like, there's only so much I can say to you, you know? Like, I can say that you're beautiful and just the way that you are. I can say love the fact that your nose is not the same as hers. Love the fact that your nose isn't skinty. Like, that's okay. You need to get to breathe a little bit better, do you know what I mean? Like, I can say 1,000,001 things to people, but at the end of the day, is it really going in there? Are you really taking it on board? There's only so much you can do to someone who's really truly insecure. And I think that when it comes to Kylie's case, I think, you know, having a bunch of sisters who are gorgeous in their own way and who are praised for their looks, it eats you up when you look completely different from them. When you see them going to seek plastic surgery, and when you see that they have the easy connections to doctors, they have that access, you're gonna wanna do it yourself. You can try and be strong and say that you don't wanna do that. And your mom can say to you one time, oh, you don't need it. But like, come on. You see a lot of your siblings looking a certain way, you're gonna wanna look at that too. There's a temptation. How many of us have been compared to our siblings? Randomly, like you just wake up and there's someone's in your house like, oh, why did you not look like her? It's like, don't take the piss with me, bitch. You're lucky I have to respect my elders, even though I feel like respect is earned. A lot of our biggest haters live in our household. Kendall just comes across as very bitchy and very arrogant, and I think that some people would understand it because she has a lot of money and fame and she's just in this higher place than a lot of people are, but that's no reason for you to treat people like shit. I get it with siblings, you have your rivalry at times, you say the shady mean things, it's just a sibling banter, but there's sometimes where it goes too far, where you need to realize like, damn, have you not seen the reaction on Kylie? And also, why are you so happy with yourself being portrayed like that? Are you okay with people calling you the mean one, calling you the bitchy one, the arrogant one? In case you didn't know this, Kris Jenner is the executive producer. Now, I'm sure it's not only Kris watching these clips back before it's premiered to the world, right? I'm sure they all sit down and watch it before it's premiered. So many moments where Kendall just seems bitter. Like, she might not be saying things sometimes, but it's just like her facial expression just seems like she's just a little bit off. And I get some people have a resting bitch face, because even me, when I'm walking out and about, bitch, I'm not about to be smiling 24/7 like, no, you're not gonna get that version of me, I'm sorry. If we talk, then yeah, great, but I don't know who's walking around smiling 24/7. If you are, great. It's like she's constantly reading people for no reason. Sometimes just relax, you know? And also, just you being someone who is a model, you should know what it feels like to always have to be on 10, to always have to just look a certain way, to just be based around perfection. So why not uplift your little sister and just give her that reassurance? Because it does go a lot further than you think.
Kendall constantly stated that she was bullied by other models, but hold on a second. If we check out the Love magazine article that she did a while ago, this is what she had to say.
Pause to read.
Okay, so this is the response of those who were working with Kendall and who found her statement to be very offensive. Obviously, I'm not trying to, invalidate Kendall's feelings in any way, shape or form, but she did say a lot of the times that she was bullied by plenty of other models. But those previous statements that you guys just saw were people who've worked with Kendall before and said she was absolutely, mean. She didn't really do much sometimes. She would use her privilege, and how her statement originally was just kind of like mean and uncalled for, because whilst the models are working and doing what they're doing in their own method, you've got Kendall trying to look down upon them in a way.
Now, what's also interesting about Kendall for me is the fact that she truly believes that she's gotten this far based on hard work. That's like people genuinely believing that Kylie is a self-made billionaire. This chair is making way too much noise. Come on. Hopefully we can get a bigger budget. Let me stop. Oh, I just hate when my lipstick gets on the bottle. absolutely loving my makeup look. Like, let me try and come closer for you guys. What the flip? It looks like I came out from some sort of music video. It looks like I've been punched. But you know, I'm not mad at it because no one punched me. But you go lay their hands on me. Try fight me. How is Kendall gonna go and say that she's gotten so far and she's gained these opportunities in the modeling world, not based on who she is, but based on the fact that she's put in the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears? Money, money, money. I don't know if you've been around here for a long time. I don't know whether you've been keeping up with me, no pun intended. That was a really good one. I've spoken about this before. One of my biggest pet peeves. Oh, I need to hiccup. That was a good one. One of my biggest pet peeves in this entire world is literally someone who isn't aware of their privilege. When a white person isn't aware of the privileges they have, take accountability. You might be a little bit more likable and people won't be laughing about you on the internet. It's like, how do you truly believe you've gone this far into the industry? How do you think you walked the Victoria's Secret fashion show? You think it was based, I mean, she's a really gorgeous, attractive young lady, I can't even lie to you, but I don't think it was really that. Your mother has connections. Your mother, being your mommy chat, has connections. That's why you're able to have a lot of these things. I'm not gonna say they don't work hard, because I think that there's only so much a manager can do. Sometimes you do have to put in the work yourself, but Jesus Christ, come on, Kendall Jenner, how naive do you have to be to your own bullshit? Doesn't make sense. I don't know if Kendall's jealous of Kylie, because it's like the things that Kylie's doing, you can low-key, high-key do it if you wanted to. Have you guys gotten that impression from Kendall before? I don't really find the other sisters doing it to Kylie. Kim will always be the one to be like, oh, you look so cute today, I love your outfit.
I think you look amazing.
Really?
Like amazing. Like bank a couple selfies.
Hair, right?
Even though Kim can be sarcastic sometimes. This is like back when I used to watch the Kardashians. I just don't think much has changed, if I'm being honest with you. Tell me if it has. I don't know if you guys keep up with them. The other sisters never have anything mad to say when it comes to the appearance of Kylie. Like, the only time they would be laughing at each other's appearance in a dress costume, or like that's the whole purpose, do you know what I mean? To like look like a flipping mess. Insecurities are a bitch. Acceptance takes a very long time. So if I'm constantly being told by my sister, you look ugly, I get we're joking, but is this a joke? I don't know whether this is a joke anymore. Now, I do want to have this conversation about Kylie, because whilst I do believe that the reason as to why she got filler done and plastic surgery done was because of the environment, we get it, she has influence. Confident with the fact that Kylie is aware of the impact that she has online when it comes to like the young adults specifically. Kylie speaks, people listen. Kylie has shaped a lot of things for us youngers, in which I'm not proud of, if I'm being honest with you. You remember back in 2015 when people were literally taking the cap of their bottle, sucking in their lips, like you're a flipping vampire sucking blood off of a human. I'm like, bitch, what?
So when I was in high school, these lip things were like popular, and I just was like, I'm about to buy one of these things just because my lips are already naturally full. But
did I see that shit right?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Waking up in the morning, thinking nothing seems to stay the same. Up in there, make me getting my clothes on.
I think there was a couple of stories where people had to go to hospital because it's just gone too far. Ask me, why were they doing this? I'm telling you right now, a lot of people weren't insecure about their lips before Kylie. Let's keep it real. I'm not saying Kylie started lip fillers, hell no, but she definitely did glamorize and popularize it back in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. My favorite era of Kylie, or the Kylie that I just didn't complain at or have anything bad to really say, is when she had the bob, the turquoise hair, and she was wearing a bunch of leather, a bunch of black, like the emo phase. It wasn't a phase, it was a lifestyle, bitch. I loved like when she was back on Tumblr, like when she was hanging out with Jaden Smith, Misfits. There were way too many Kylie wannabes. I'm just gonna go out and say it. How many times have you scrolled on Instagram and seen about 5 people who look the same? I wanna look like her. You are enough. You are more than enough. Whilst people in your corner might not be telling you this, you are enough. That's my message for you. Take it or leave it. I've heard people say some outrageous comments like, I really, really, really want a black man because Kylie has a black man. She has Travis. I want my own Travis. Are you dumb or stupid? Choose your fight. Are you? So you only want a black man because you want what Kylie has. This is what I'm saying. It's outrageous. You're moving funky. You're moving mad. My island looks cute. We're not living for ourselves anymore. We're living for this idea of what we see as perfection in society. Can I also just say on top of that Instagram makeup looks in real life? Someone needed to hear that. I don't know who in the world. Angelica, is it you? Christian, is it you? I'm so mad that I'm pulling the microphone right now. Sorry. People generally want a mixed baby because Kylie Jenner has Stormy. Actually lost the plot. I'll be real with you guys. You've actually gone and lost it. It's incredible some of the things people say. I don't want to see a bajillion Kylie Jenners. I have no choice anymore. It's to the point where I can't even control what's on my Instagram because Instagram's moving mad. Still follow me on Instagram though. Like there was a photo, I'll try and insert it if I can find it. A bunch of like Insta models, I think. Insta baddies. I say Insta baddies, let's not say models. Insta baddies, and they just like all look the same. I think they were like in a parking lot or something, and people are trying to like work out which one is Kylie. I think a lot of us are chasing trends, and I understand it because we all want to fit in. It's just the easier option, but you often find that doesn't make you happy. Do we all think Kylie's happy? I think she was happy when she was the young little girl without the lip filler, but she felt the obligation, and it's understandable. Me empathizing with a Kylie Jenner, don't consume that type of content. Simple as. You will find that it's making you very depressed. And I don't play when it comes to mental health. I need to make sure that I'm intact. I need to make sure that I'm in a good place mentally so that I can perform to my best of abilities, and no matter what department of life I'm talking about. And that's what I encourage for you guys too. By you crying and tears dropping down your mobile phone because you are seeing this idea of what you want, it's not healthy. Follow people who look like you. Follow creators who have a flipping crooked nose. Follow creators who have a 5 head and not a 4 head. Start there. Although I don't look at this person I'm about to mention, I find that her content is just relaxing and it's realness for me. I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I used to be infatuated with just like the celebrity culture, and if that meant and included fakeness, then I was interested and intrigued because that's what was selling the most, right? And still is selling the most, let's be honest. And I know we're having a bunch of different conversations in one video, but I think it's just appropriate to say shit like, oh, I want my own Travis Scott. I want a black, I would never really go for a black guy, but I want a black guy because Kylie has a black guy and I want my own Stormy. First and foremost, you're just not the same. Please stop comparing yourself to people who are not in the same bracket as you. It doesn't have to only be financially, but if the bitch don't look like you, she don't look like you, and that's okay. Still appreciate her, still be inspired if you want to, but you don't look the same. Okay, cool. Like literally, you have people out here who are like, I literally want what she has. Like I literally want a bajillion Birkin bags in my closet. First and foremost, your closet space isn't big and that's okay. You can't afford Birkin bags and that's okay. The tax bracket, financial bracket ain't the same. As long as you're working to becoming a better person, that is okay. Bitch, the closet cannot fit the Birkin bag. Once I got to the understanding of it's okay, it truly was okay for me. It didn't happen overnight. Like, bitch, I really had to get to this understanding of I can't be comparing myself to no one. I can love your outfit and I could think this dress looks banging on her. Sorry, like, I'm sorry. I'm actually truly just lost the plot. How was I about to just name someone who I really liked and then I just continued? Anyways, Emma Chamberlain. No, she has nothing to do with the Kardashian Jenners. At least I hope not. I'm kidding. Really love Emma's new editing style. No one asked, but I just thought I'd share, why not? This is the most relatability that we need. I like how she doesn't always talk about like confidence and self-love because sometimes it's just not in her to do that and the conversation just isn't about that. But there are times where Emma fits that in there and I feel like that's the type of creators that I think that the younger generation should be looking at. I like how Emma Chamberlain still talks about periods and she's very open to it, the same way she was when she first started her channel. I love that she's able to come on camera with breakouts. I love that she's able to talk about the fact that she was left on scene, she was left on red, or that she's having a shitty day. Like I love this and I think that that's what this generation needs to be infatuated and consuming. I just wanted to kind of like shout out Emma. There's a bunch of creators who do this anyways. I've realized that I've gone through my subscription actually and I've unfollowed a lot of people on YouTube because I find as though we don't align with how we think and that can be a major turn off if I'm being honest with you. But I also find as though I don't look like you and I found that in the past I followed you because I wanted so desperately what you have. Insecurity start from somewhere. I do think Kylie's biggest hater is genuinely Kendall and I hope that Kendall gets to a place. I hope that someone really calls out Kendall. Like I hope somebody really just tells her who she is because you've been gassed up by a lot of people and you've clearly let that get to your head. Kendall is the complete opposite. Like why do you have to walk into a room and it just feels heavy? Like it feels there is tension. Bitch, I ain't into the room but I feel tension. Like do I need to go? But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's conversation. just follow people who really give you vibes and who really make you feel less insecure. Trust me, there's billions of people out there, billions of creators through different platforms on the internet. Consume what you feel is appropriate to you. That's pretty much it for today's message. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. I told you guys that I'll be having this conversation, and a lot of people are like, wait, I never really saw it as Kendall being Kylie's biggest critique. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree? Comment down below in the comment section. And yes, I'm absolutely just in love with my makeup look. You can probably tell that I'm looking at myself through the screen, which is like annoying, but bitch, if a babe looks good, she looks good. But you guys will definitely see this look on my Instagram, obviously with outfit details too, and where I got these gems from. But I just feel like rolling on a river. I feel fresh out the 80s. Give me an 80s song. I'm trying to think of 80s songs. Okay, because I'm clearly enjoying your company right now, let's do a quick game. I'm gonna play, because I'm feeling the 80s spirit and I'm loving every single second of it. I really don't want this to end. I'm gonna sing some songs, you guys comment down below. Okay, let's see how well I know the 80s. I wasn't around for the 80s, so like just cut me some slack, yeah? Did I know, and he's the one I'm dreaming of. I don't know, I don't wanna get the 60s mixed up with the 80s because I could very much easily do that. I want girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. We wanna. I'm so off, bro. Do you see how I did that? What other 80s song do I know? Oh my god, I should ask my dad. Just a city boy, and it's born and raised in South Detroit. I don't know about you, but when I think of this song, I think of Glee. I think of Rachel Berry doing the absolute most. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Don't stop. How do we go from talking about Kylie Jenner insecurities, Kendall being a bully, to me doing 80s karaoke for free, bitch? I'm gonna sing my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching me. Why do I sound like Michael Bublé during Christmas time? Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope it helped somebody out there. Let me know. Jesus, is there anything I can't do? I will see you guys in my next video. Why did we go from me to John Legend? This is scary. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in my next video.